Hi everybody, it's Wendy from Personally Yours by Wendy. If you are watching this part of the video, you are watching the replay, hashtag replay. I'm going to pull this up over here and then we'll get started. I wanted to come on and craft with you guys for a little bit. It's been a little bit since I've been on. There we are. My volume's off. There's my comments. There we go. Let me know when you pop in. Hello, who's here? Let's see. What's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since I just came on and crafted. I did some events. Hi, Mary. I did some events and I did some other things, but I just haven't come on and crafted, so I have a cute craft. Hi, Jill. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, guys. All right, so I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. And then I'm going to tell you how to use it, because I know a lot of you always are like, well, what do you do with that? How do you use it? I'll tell you how I use it, and maybe you'll want to make one too. So I went to a shower. When did I go to a shower? I forgot to share myself. Thank you for whoever shared. I forgot to share myself. Hi, Kathleen. Aloha. Hi, Tanda. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Stacy. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I went to a shower last week, and the favor was a wooden spoon, and I got like 4 of them because it was my cousin's shower, and they're like, just take a cup. Okay, so I got like 4 wooden spoons, and they were sitting in my craft, and I was like, what am I going to do with these? And I've made things out of wooden spoons before. Hi, Teresa. But I was like, you know what? Let's do, so I did a Halloween one. A Halloween wooden spoon with a little house and a ghost and some pumpkins. And then I did, this one's not finished. We'll finish this one and then we'll work on another one. I did a gingerbread. I'm going to put little gingerbreads up here. I did, Mary, I did. And I'm tired. I have some circles and bags. It's okay. Shh, we're not going to tell anybody. We're going to pretend that everything's good. So I did this gingerbread one. So I'm going to show you how I use them, because they're great, great gifts. And I'll tell you how I use them. So I don't know if anybody has one of these. It's just one of those ladders. Oh, I'm going to lift up this. It's just one of those ladders. I got at Hobby Lobby, right? And I usually will get or make one of these tea towels, or you can use a dish towel, like a decorative dish towel for whatever season. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate it. For whatever season. And then this leans on my counter. It leans up against the wall, like where the backsplash is. It just leans like this. And then I'll take whatever spoon and just lean it, and it stays. If you want, you could add double stick tape and have it sit right here. Quincy, darling. But it's so cute. So now let's say you're going to go somewhere, you need a gift. You can do the spoon and a dish towel and you're good to go. You could also get one of these. I know they go on sale a lot at Hobby Lobby. But depending on what kind of gift you want to give, that's a cute gift. Right? So that's how I use mine. For every house. So then I would put the Halloween one and just do this. I have like a black and white striped tea towel. And then you just do that, and you just lean it there. So that's what I do. Okay, be careful, Quincy. Hi, Tina. So that's how I use it. You can also hang it. So I put clay on the front of this one. Hold on, let me move this out of the way. I put clay on the front of this one. Okay, this is all clay. But I left the hole in the back. So if you have a little, hi Maricela, if you have a little hook or a nail or a command strip, you can hang this on the command strip. if you want to hang it. This one, I did not cover the hole because I'm going to put little gingies up here. We're going to do that now. And then, so this, sorry, let's go back. I get ahead of myself. I'm excited. This one I did not paint. I left it wood because I knew I was going to put clay on it. This one I painted because I knew I wanted to put the gingies and then I could put anything I want in between. And then this one I painted, I didn't paint it all the way. And then I just blinged. I blinged the whole thing all the way around and here. So I think here we're going to do a house, another gingerbread house. I do have a Santa, but I don't know that I could show you how to make the Santa because I sat in front of my computer and looked at a picture and made it. I don't know if I could actually make it again without looking. So that's what we have there. Right, Tina, exactly. And then I just have a plain one. This is what it looks like, plain, not painted, nothing on it. It's just this. They're from the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if they're still $1.25 or if they're $250. It could be. You don't know now how much it is, but they used to be $1.25. They used to be $1. Now I don't know what they are. And I would tell you, you should probably go and look on Amazon and see if you can get, like, if you're going to make them for gifts, see how much you can get 12 of them for, because it might be even cheaper than that. You know what I mean? So, Sam! Hi, Sam! So this is what we're going to do. So this one I finished. Let me tell you what I did. We just used orange clay. I cut out the door. I put a little nonpareil. I made a wreath out of this mold. I just used the small ones. A little ghost with a gold bow. And then I'll show you this cutter. And I have to go look where I got the cutter because I don't remember. I've had it for a while. I used it last year. If any of you were here last year when I made my gingerbread house bottles, the ones that lit up, it's the same cutter we're going to use. My little bat, and then black. This is really, really baby pink clay. And I just cut rectangles and then cut them down. So that's this one. And then I just used this, I just put, like, let's tell you what's in here. Crushed rocks, black crushed rocks, hot pink, light pink, orange, and white stars, a little bit of glitter, and that's how I did that one. Okay, so that's the Halloween one. But I'm going to show you on this one, we're going to put some gingies on it, and then we're going to decorate this one. I haven't decided yet. Hi, Deanna Martin. Hi, Sue. Hi, Christy. Hi, Kim. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, it's a great gift. It's something if you want. Thank you. It's been a day. I had work and then I had the dentist and I was like, you know what? Let me go live because if I don't go live, who knows when it's going to be. So let's finish this one. We'll put the gingies on it and then we'll decide what we're going to do with this one. I think we're going to do another gingerbread house. Like I said, I made a little Santa, but I'm not the one to teach you how to make a character. Hi, AAA. Hi, Brandy. Okay. So I have my guides. I have my gingy cutters. I do not, believe it or not, I know, believe it or not, I do not have a small, big head gingy cutter. I have like medium, but they're too big for this. So that's on my list to get. Let me get my mocha. I love mocha for my gingies. You can use whatever you like. There's so many different ways to do these. Actually, let me take my jewelry off because we don't need to have marks from our rings in there. Hi, KLR Creative Craftworks. I know your name because I know you told me before. Tell me one more time. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming to join me. Rhinestones down. Actually, let me plug my phone in so we don't run into trouble. There we go. There we go. Hi, Cal. Thanks, Cal. Thanks. All right, let's see. So I'm just going to roll this out. These are my medium dough guides from Hobby Lobby. They come in a set of 3. This is the middle one. We're just going to roll this out. Let me see how big. I'm going to cut one of each and see which size I like better. Thanks, Michelle. How are you, Cal? How are you? We're just making some, help. What's that called? What's that called? Wooden spoon. Wooden spoon decorations. There's, you can use, I'm telling you, they look so cute. Let's see which one I like better. I think the bigger one, because it's going to shrink. So let's do the bigger one. Thank you, AAA. Hubby put them up for me. You like them? I'm so happy. It's getting much more organized in here. I was able to get some of my fake bakes off my, I have a long counter to the left of me, and my heat press is there, and I always have fake bakes on my heat press covering the entire counter. I needed space. So now I can just put my fake bakes for whatever season over there. There's a big cake right there, but you can't see it. So I might have to move the big cake over there. Okay, which one did I use? This one. So I think we'll do 3 gingies going up this way. I'll put little, maybe I will put, I think I'm just going to put buttons. I'm not going to make faces on them. I don't think they need faces. Hi, Carly girl. Hi, Margarita. Christy with the K. Girl, you know where I got this shirt. Man down, literally. This is the shirt that Christy told us about on her live. I have it in a couple colors now because I love it. It's so comfy. So comfy. So we're going to take these 3 gingies. All right, so this is what it looks like before I do anything else, just like that. See, there's a little wreath, a little tree. I just put like little snowballs, and of course my gummy bears right there. So I think what we're gonna do is do this. Hold on, they have little marks in them, and I don't like the way that looks, especially because you're gonna see it. So let me just rub them out a minute. Hi, Marianne. It's so comfortable, Christy. It's so comfortable. Let me just get the line from the cutter out. And I'm just going to place them, one here, one here. Can everybody see? Brenda, it's so comfortable. Brenda, did you get one? Christy has the link on her page from when her and Christy with the C, I have to do that. Christy with the K is Lolly and Pop's Pink Santa. Christy with the C is, hi, my boo-boo. Christy with the C is Molly Fox Designs. Okay, that's cute, right? We like that? I like that. I like that. We're going to put them there. I'm going to put little red buttons and maybe a bow on 1 or 2. What do you think? Good? Good. Let me get my tiny red rhinestones, put them in the tray, and then this one will be finished and we can start on the new one. How was everybody's weekend? Thanks, Jill. Oh, guys, before I forget, hold on. Give me grace for a second. There is an auction going on right now in Hearts in Harmony Crafting for Compassion. It's what's it called? It's help me. What's it called? It's a silent auction to help for Misty's family. And this is what I have in the auction. So it's a orange candy apple on top of a hot pink macaron sitting on a disco plate. It's finished all the way around. There's a little ghosty in the back. We have ice cream, we have a bat, we have pinwheel. So this is in the auction. Okay, it's if somebody could pin it, because there's a lot of beautiful things in the auction, and it's all gonna go to Misty's family. Hearts in Harmony Crafting for Compassion. If somebody would just put the link down there and you guys can go check it out. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I'm gonna super glue these on. Thank you. Listen, I had a long weekend, long. So I have circles and the hair's a little crazy. I had the dentist today. Don't you love when you go to the dentist and I was like, is it gonna hurt? No, it's not gonna hurt. Lies. It's all lies. Because it hurt. It hurt. And then when he was done, I said, well, how long is this gonna hurt? I'm getting an implant. So I don't know if you've ever had an implant. There's like a screw. He had to take the screw out to fit me for the tooth. And then he had to put the screw back in. He said, it's not gonna hurt. It hurt. I said, how long is it gonna hurt? He said, by the time you get in your car, it should be better. I mean, it wasn't exactly by the time I got in my car, but it did get better. But it hurt. It hurt. Lies. Lies. I hate the dentist. I mean, who likes the dentist? Who likes the dentist? Anybody here like the dentist? Hi, Maritza. Hi, Ritz. What's going on? So, let's see. Just going to glue this little fella on. And then whoever popped in late, I'm going to show you again because I get this question. It's the most question I see. And I see it on a lot of eyes. Well, what do you do with that? I'm going to show you exactly what to do with it. Brenda, go get it. I'm telling you, the worst part was getting the implant in. After that, it's not bad. Liquid Fusion. Angela. Hi, Ange. Hi, Booba. Everybody's coming to visit me today. It really does, Tina. It really does. So I'm just going to put 2 buttons on each one. I'm just going to put a dot of Liquid Fusion where the buttons are going to go. And we're just going to put these are glass rhinestones. I'm just going to put these on here, just like so. And then for all our friends that just came in, I'm going to show you how how you can use this. It's a very giftable idea. Very cute. I think one of them might need a bow, but we're going to see in a minute. I'm going to show you again. For those of you that were here, just bear with me a second. So I have in my kitchen, I keep this, it's like a little, it looks like a ladder. Don't mind this because I didn't have one that was ironed. It looks like a little ladder. I lean it against my backsplash, right? Underneath my cabinets, against my backsplash. And then I put either a tea towel or a dish towel for whatever holiday it is. So for Christmas, you could do like a Merry Christmas, a gingerbread, and then you just lean this here. Now, if you're having trouble and yours falls over, you can, hi Adriana, you can just put a little double-sided tape here and stick it right to here and it will stay. So that's an adorable gift. If you're going somewhere, you can bring the towel and the spoon. It's inexpensive to make. It's a great gift. So that's how I use it. You can also hang them because there is a hole. You can also hang them. You could do a little vignette of them. You could do all different ones. You can, yeah, no, Max, you're not joining me on video. You can do, let's say, a gingerbread house and then put one with just a big gingy here. I made one with a big gingy last year, remember? So you could do a gingerbread house, one with a big gingy, and then what else could you put? You could do so many, you could put little trees, right? And then you could just hang them on the wall on a little vignette, which is adorable. Thank you, Jill, I appreciate it. So that's what we have. How cute, right? Here's my Halloween one again, for those of you that just popped in, and then we're gonna work on the one that just has the, here's the Halloween one. Same premise, it's just a little Halloween house with a ghost, some pumpkin sequins, the little wreath on the door, the bat. I still have to add a gummy bear. I have to get my little gummy bears out. Actually, let's do that while we're here. Let's do that while we're here. We might as well finish it, right? Is that a gummy bear? I mean, I might have to like make a series now with balloon dogs instead of gummy bears. I might have to make some with balloon dogs, some with gummy bears. I'm obsessed. These are cute. I got these from Tina's Tasteful Treasures. Let's pull out, let me see what color I want. I think I'll have to do, I'm gonna do this little purple bear, look. I'll hold them up. Can you see him? Is he unfocused? It's a little purple gummy bear with a little, it's a purple gummy bear holding a, stop it, it's holding a gummy bear. Look, he's holding a gummy bear. I can't take it. All right, so he's gonna go somewhere over here. Maybe sitting on top of the pumpkin patch. Maybe, let's see. Let's see where we're gonna put him. And then this one will be done. Yep, he's gonna go right there. So Liquid Fusion. If someone gets rowdy. That's right, right. And if you can't find this, then you can use your shoe or your slipper. He's gonna go right there, right on top of the little pumpkin patch I made here, sort of. He might need some super glue. Let me just hold him. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Susan! My Susan! We're making wooden spoons. I need a little super glue for this. This is not gonna work. Let me pull this off of here. I'm gonna add a drop of super glue because he does not want to stick. And I don't want to stay here and hold them for a long time. Let's not get a whole bunch, Wendy. There we go. There we go. That one's done. See, moving right along. So now we're going to work on the one, all I did to this one so far was paint it, 2 coats of white chalk paint, 2 coats of white chalk paint, and then I just rhinestoned it and I did a pattern of a big red and then 3 pink, a big red and 3 pink all the way around, and then I just made diagonal lines across the top. That's right, Michelle, hold it, hold it, hold it. So this one's done. So when I did this, I didn't think it through too good, because when I did the other wooden spoons, I put the clay on and then cut around the wooden spoon. I'm not going to be able to do that now because I have the rhinestones there. So it's going to be a learning process. Okay, so we're going to see how it's going to work out. Let me put these red rhinestones back in here before I have an accident. Okay, let's get the mocha clay. Hi Joan, how are you? All right, so we're gonna get the mocha clay. Sorry, my dog's barking because my daughter just got home from work. She'll stop in a second. Wendy Brown. Wendy Brown, don't forget to email me. To message me back. Okay, so let's roll this out. We're still on the middle dough guides for this. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this one as a guide so that I don't have to worry about it. Let's see. See how it works out. Might work out, might not. We're gonna learn together. So I need to go up to right here. Would help if my clay was straight. Okay. Did you look, Wendy? Did you go look? I'm just measuring to see where, I want to make sure that I don't go where my rhinestones are here. So I think I'm good. I think I could go down a little bit. I can always add something. This is all I did. I put my clay on there like that. I flipped it like this, and I took my fondant roller and I just went like this. Just like that. Just like that. And just like that. Tap in my sides. Now, if I hadn't already rhinestone this, I could have done it around there, but I wouldn't get a good cut if I did that right now. Hi, Kathy. So let me just make sure that it fits. I have to cut a little bit off the top. Let's see now. Perfect. See, it fits perfect. I'm going to super glue it. Now, you want to make sure you get the super glue as close to the sides as you can without having it seep. This way, when it's dry, it doesn't lift. Okay, super glue. Quincy, did you get home okay? Hi, Sean. Let me just get a piece of parchment just in case the glue leaks. So I'm just going to put it as close. I'm going to put it right here. Come on, let's move it. Right here, down the side, as close to the edge as I can get it, where I think that it's not going to push out. Just like that. Like this. And then just go across the middle. This might be a little overkill, but hey. I really want to make sure the corners and the sides are covered, and they are. I'm going to take my piece. Of course I have, oh, that's going to be covered. I have a bubble, but it's going to be covered. I'll put it right here. Just like that, press it down. Now, this spoon, if you get the same spoon, one side is very flat and the other side has a little bit of a curve. I'm putting the clay on the side with a little bit of the curve. This way, if it was like if it's laying down or leaning, this part is flat. Okay? All right, so here we go. Now this is on. I just want to give it a little press. Give it a second to set there. And that's the base of our house. I just want to make sure everything is touching. Okay, everything's touching. We'll put this to the side. We're going to make our roof. Like I said, I do not remember where these came from, but I will go back and look. I know I posted them when I made the gingerbread bottle, but that's probably gone. But the picture's still there, and I probably posted where I got these under the picture. Otherwise, you're just going to have to give me a little bit of grace while I look and see where I got them, because I'm not sure. Does anybody recognize these? They come in a set of 3. If you do, tell me. I'm organized, but not organized to the point where I write down where everything came from. I know some of my friends have like a sheet. Maybe I should start doing that. I'll really drive myself crazy. So, I'm just going to take some white. Now, for this, I don't want it as thick as the middle ones, but I don't want it as thin as my thin one. So I'm going to just wing it. I know. Crazy. The most important part to me about this is I have to grease my cutter with, you can use whatever you like, whatever you prefer to grease your cutters. I use vegetable glycerin. You can use whatever you like. I like to start out with the straight edge. Now, I'm really lubing it up here. These are just fun. You can do so many things. So many. You can make little characters. You could do you could do like a little pumpkin patch at the bottom for Thanksgiving. I mean, if you're so inclined, you can make a turkey. I will not be making a turkey because I don't do characters very well. But you could, if you did. Who's making enchiladas? That sounds delish. Okay. So, hold on. I found when I did this, if I did it backwards and pulled this part away, I get a much cleaner edge. And on the white, it doesn't matter so much. So we're going to do this. I'm just going to leave it like that and continue on. Just like this. I don't have any measurement. They're all gonna, I'll show you. This might not work. Hold on. Do as I say, not as I do. Hold on. Yes, it's gonna work. So then I just layer them on top of each other, just like this. Can you see that? Just like that. That's all I'm doing. Just layering them. This is the same cutter that I used last year when I made my bottle. That's the one we don't need. This is the one we need. Just going to keep adding. So I'm picking up the ones I have and placing it on top. Let's see how far I want to go. It's easier if you pull this clay away. You get a cleaner. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll pull it from the other side so you can see the difference. Lay it down, pick up your other pieces, and put it on top. Let's do a couple more. Let me roll this out a little bit thinner. This part was a little thick. Hi, Ramona. How are you? All right, let's cut it this way. And I'm going to pull this. See, it's not as clean. It's not terrible, but it's not as clean. I can still use it. It's not as clean as those, though. I can still use it. Because don't forget, we don't need this whole thing. Let's see. I'm going to do one more. One more. This way. Pull it that way. And that way. Okay, let's see. Let me just see. Yep. Okay. So let me put this clay away and I'll show you how I attach it. Hi, good morning, Tanya. I'm going to roll a piece of clay. I like when my roof has a little dimension. See how it's not touching the other clay? If you look up there, you can see where I rolled a piece of clay so that it stayed up. We're making wooden spoons in case anybody misbehaves at Christmas. So you see how I have it rolled up there? That's what we're going to do here. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. Hi, Lori. I'm cracking myself up looking over here. I'm going to roll it just like that. That might be a little too big. All right, let me get I'm gonna put this here a little above. That's how I want it. So I have to put my piece right here. And this is going to keep it up. Yeah, it gives it like a little dimension, and I like that. Hold on, my hands are full of, I had a lot of vegetable glycerin. So now I'm going to take it, I'm just going to push it to the side. Yes, I know there's rhinestones there. I did not think it through when I put the rhinestones on, but that's okay. Take my scissor, cut like that. Cut like that. I'm just going to press it around till I get it how I like the way it looks. Now I have a few little, let me show you. Let me just get this to where I like it. I have a few little holes. You probably can't see them, but I have a few little spots where the clay is not exactly touching. I will go back with a little glue and glitter in there like this. and you won't be able to see it at all. Now in here, let me just see something. I had made a chimney because I was going to put a chimney. I think we're going to put this chimney right here. Okay. And in the top, I don't know what we're going to do, but something's going to come out of there. I'm not sure what yet. Anybody got an idea? Maybe I can make a Santa boot upside down, like he's going down. What do you think? So that's that. Okay, let me just put my, smooth out this clay. So that's what we have so far. Now we're going to do our door. Should I stick with the pink door? What do you guys think? The rhinestones are pink and red. Should I stick with the pink door and do the wreath with the red rhinestones, or should I think the red door might be a little too much. Tell me what you guys think. Let me get my cutters. What do you guys think? A pink door? Should I do a pink door again? Should I do a white door? I think a red door might be too... Let's see. Let me hold it up. 1 second. Let me get the red. Let me get the red. I'm here, guys, just looking for my clay. There it is. I think the red might be too bright, Susan. Hi, Raymond, darling. I think the red is going to be too bright. Yeah, the red is going to be too bright. You know what I could do? I could do a pink door. I could do a red door with a white door with a red rope around it. Or I could do a pink door with the red rope. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to do a pink door and we're going to see where we go from there. Teal. Are you really trying to throw me off here? Teal? You want a teal door for real? We're doing pink. The consensus is pink. Susan, don't be mad at me, Susan. We're going to do pink. There's going to be red. Let me get my guides back out. Let's condition this a little bit. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Janelle. Okay. So I'm just going to use these cutters. Let me just see which one I want to use. This one. This one. I think we'll do a smaller door on here. A little bit smaller than that one. Right? Because this one is this size. We'll use this one. I'll cut it down a little bit. But I'm missing one of these for sure. It's weird. Okay. Put that back. We're going to cut this down a little bit. Excuse me 1 second, guys. My nose. My nose. Why? Okay. Let me clean my hands. Thank you, Susan. Every time I see the Delighted Pumpkin, your whole name comes in my head. So I have to say your whole name in my head first before I say Susan out loud. Isn't that funny? All right, let me dry. Okay. I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom. Just like that. We're going to put our door. Do I want to leave space is the question. I'll leave a little bit of space, not as much as that one, because my roof here is a little bit bigger. Okay. Fresh clay sticks to fresh clay, so we have no problem there. Let's make our wreath. I'm trying to think, what can we do differently on this one? We're going to make a wreath. I think I might put a little tiny gingerbread. I have a really, really, really tiny one. Let's do that. I'm going to make a teal wreath for Christy. We're going to do a teal wreath on the door. Do we like that? Speak now or forever. Nope, we can't do it. I can't do it. I want to do it. I want to do it, but I can't do it. I'm about to... Oh, come on, Raymond. Really? Really? Raymond, are you seriously taking it down? Okay, so I just have wasabi clay, primitive pumpkin. I love this clay. You can use this clay for Frankie's, or you can use this clay for Christmas. This color, I love this color. So I'm going to take my holly mold, and we're going to use the smallest one up here. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. I'm trying to think, do I need these guys anymore? No. And let's see. I can sit, I can chat, relax a little bit. Okay. Let's go down. Why? I can't believe they refused to help you. Thanks, Susan. Isn't this a great color? Janelle, you like the teal? All right, maybe we'll have to make him something else with teal. You know what would be cool? How about hot pink and teal, something for Halloween? That would be cool, I think. Teal and red I like together a lot for Christmas. So I'm just putting this color in the mold, just like that. I'm putting it in. This color is so versatile. There's wasabi, and she has another green. Is she here? She has another green that's similar, but it's not as good for Christmas. This one is versatile for Christmas and Halloween. Teal with pink and purple, right? Do you like teal and red? I love teal and red. It gives me those retro vibes. It gives me those retro vibes. So you can make your spoon, like let's say you want to give this as a gift, right? You can go get, you can go find a towel or make one. I don't know if you make those things, or you can go buy one. They have so many in the stores now, sometimes it's not even worth making them. And you can match it. You can match your spoon to the towel, right? How cute is that? I think that's a great idea. But if you don't have one of these little ladders for your kitchen, they're so cute. They don't take up much space. They lean right up against your backsplash. You just have to threaten your family with bodily harm if they touch it. I'm just kidding. Nobody ever touches it here. It sits on the counter all the way to the back. Nobody touches it. So I'm just cutting these leaves apart. Sorry. Can you guys see? I'm cutting these leaves apart right in the center. Just like that. What time is that? Just like that. And then I just put them in a circle. Take one, put another one on top of it. There's no rhyme or reason. Put one on top of it, just turn it a little bit. One on top of it, turn it a little bit, and here's the last one, and meet it. And you have a little wreath, just like that. So I'm going to bring this, oh, we don't need these anymore. We're done with these. I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to put it on my door. Just like that. Just like that. And then I'm just going to put red rhinestones all around it. And that's that for that. Let's think a minute. Hold on. Let's think of what we want to do. I think I'm going to do the little dingy on the, like right here. And then I'll put snowballs over there. Or we can make a little snowman. Can you make one? Yeah, I can make you one to give to your mom. Why, Tina? I cook. Okay, let's put the rhinestones on it. Right here. It's hot in here for some reason. Hi, Connie. I keep seeing people that were here already. It's just telling me people over and over. So we're just going to put the rhinestones just like this. Just like this. Put them around. I'm going to get a bigger red rhinestone and make it the handle on the door. Let's get a big one. Go over here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Don't ask me where I got these. They're probably 20 years old. I don't know where I got them. They came in a package from somewhere. It's a little bow. Do I like that? I don't really like it. I thought I was going to love it. Maybe I like it there. Let me cut the edges. Let me cut the edges and burn them so they don't fray, and then we'll see. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. It was just a little too long. We're going to add that there. A little glue. You could hang it on the wall, Tina, too. It's got a little hole. You can hang it on the wall. Okay, I'm gonna get the big red rhinestone and put it for the doorknob. You can also use like a nonpareil or something. I happen to like the rhinestone, so we're gonna do that right here. Just like this. Now we're gonna make the trim for the outside of the door. I don't wanna keep you guys, I know it's late, some of you probably haven't eaten dinner yet, so let me speed it up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna use our white clay. Who's that? Oh. Yeah, tell Paul. Paulie, come on. I'm sure you can convince him more. All right, so I'm going to use this mold. I've used it several times before. I'm 99.9% sure it's from Amazon. Put this one away, move this. You guys can see. You guys can see, right? Okay, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of clay. I'm gonna roll it out with my acrylic piece here to try to get it somewhat even so that when I put it in the mold, I don't have a mess. And then you can just pick whatever one you like. I don't even know what I like, so I'm just gonna do this one. I like them all. Roll over it real quick. Push my edges in. I'm working very fast. This is very fast for me. Hi, Caroline. This is very fast for me. And this is gonna need 2 pieces to go around. So I'm gonna take that, leave it there for a second. I'm gonna roll another piece out and I'll show you how I meet them up to try to make it so you can't see the seam. What is happening? Oh, Raymond said he'd do it for you. Tell Paulie, Raymond would do it. Okay. Just gonna go in here again. Push this in. So when I have to make one longer than the mold calls for, I just cut both. I'll show you. I cut my pieces where I'm going to meet them on an angle. So I'll cut this one on an angle this way. Can you guys see what I'm doing? And I'll cut this one on an angle the other way. And then I'll meet them up right there. I messed that piece up. It's okay. It's okay. And then I'll take a tool and just make the marks so that you can't really tell where I met them up. This clay is still wet, so I can go around, right, just like this, around my door. Make sure it touches, because it will lift if it's not touching. Just like that. This has to go. I'm just pressing it in, Okay, and then I'm gonna cut it off right here and right here, just like that. Now I'm going to make like a little mat, not a mat, like this, whatever it is, a little walkway for the door. And I don't know where that mold is, so I'm going to make it myself, I think. Let me see if I can find the mold. It just looks like stones. It's from Amazon. I think it's called a cobblestone. Just gonna roll it out. Put it on here. Roll. We only need a tiny piece, so this is like way overkill. And I did it too thin. Who fell? Who fell? There we go, see? Looks like a little stone. I'm just gonna cut it. Just like this. Hi, Linda. See, we only need a tiny piece. You're not even gonna be able to tell that. I'm gonna put it, I don't particularly like it, I'll be honest. We're gonna put snow down there. I don't like it. I don't like the way this looks on this one. So what we will do, I should have put the trim all the way around. No, it's okay. I'm just gonna roll some balls. It's too big. Roll some balls. Put them down here. Hi, Mackenzie. How are you? I don't like this either. Okay, I gotta put trim down the bottom, and then I'll put some, I'm gonna put some sugar stones down there. I don't like the way that looks. Welcome to the Minds of Madness. Okay. I'm just going to put another piece of this trim down at the bottom. It's not going to matter that it's not meeting because I'm going to cover those corners. I mean, it's going to meet. It's just not going to be mitered in. Okay, then I am going to, let's make a little gingerbread man. Let me get my tiny, tiny, tiny cutter. Hi, Donna. How are you? Long time no see. Hi, Nina. This is the smallest one I have. His head's a little oblong, but we're going to make him work. I wonder if I'm sure that I have a cabochon somewhere, right? I'm sure that I do, but I honestly don't know where it would be right now. We're just going to make it. I'm just going to make it. It's a real, here, I'll show you. At the bottom of this, see those little tiny, 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 tiny stones? That's a sugar stone. Very, very, very tiny. Like sugar, like fine, little bit coarse sugar. All right, so let's do this little gingerbread guy. I wish I knew, where are my cabochons? He's too big. We can make one though. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh no, he looks like an alien. I can't. Looks like an alien. I can't use it. What is that? What is that? That's no good. I can't use that. Nope. Can't use it. We're gonna make a snowman. We're gonna make a snowman. You can't say that didn't look like an alien. It did. I know I have a cabochon. I just don't know where they are right now. We're gonna make a snowman. Oh, where are they, Lauren? Where are they? Okay. Hi, Debbie. Okay, I think that, Lauren, where are they? I don't know. We're going to make a snowman. We're good. I'm making a snowman. It all's good. Zoe, Zoe! Shh! Shh! Sorry, guys. Seriously, funny gingerbread man. That's not right. No, no, no. No. Is Sissy home? Go see if Sissy's home. Is Serena home? Okay. Here's our snowman. Right here. We're good. We are good. We're going to make a little tiny hat. We're going to make a little tiny hat for him. A little tiny hat. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Rolling a ball. Still too big. Like this is small, small, small. Rolling a ball. I'm going to flatten it. Just want to see if this is a good size. Yep, I got to cut the back off because it's going to hit. And then I'm going to make the top of the hat. Roll this ball into it. Nope. All right, there's a ball. I'm going to roll a teardrop. Roll a teardrop. And then I'm going to cut it. And stick it on the hat. And the hat's going to go just like so. I'm going to give him 2 eyes. Hold on, I just want to squish it a little bit. I'm going to give him 2 eyes. Hi, Cheryl. Lori, you're right. It's the Slender Man. I'm going to give him 2 little eyes. I don't even have beads that small. I'm just going to use a marker. Just 2 dots. 1, 2. Okay, now we need a little nose. So we need a little tiny bit of orange. We need a little tiny carrot nose. Okay. I mean, this this is a little bit crazy. All right, so I'm just trying the best I can to make a tiny nose, and it's not easy because it's so tiny. My ring light just went off. Can you guys still see okay? Because my ring light just went off. I'm just gonna have to wing it here. Still too big. This is crazy. Once I get it on his face, I can work with it, but until I get it on there, it's too tiny. Come on. That's even a little big, but he's gonna have to live with that. We don't want it to look like a duck bill though, so just give me a second. Who can say? There we go. And we'll give him 2 little tiny black rhinestones for buttons, and he's done. What do we think? I mean, we need a microscope to see that piece of clay. We do need a gingy though, because I'm going to find my cabochon. I'll probably do it after we get off. I don't want to keep you guys. Thank you, Sean. I don't want to keep you guys like forever and a day here. Let's get 2 tiny, tiny, tiny black rhinestones. Right over. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Get my sugar stones. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I can't get them out. Those are actually dark green, but I think they'll be cute. So let me make a tiny. I need the smallest ball tool I have. I'm going to make a tiny little hole, because if I try to just glue these on, they're never going to stay. Making a tiny hole, 2 tiny holes for the buttons. I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue. Yeah, Cheryl, 1 second, okay? I will surely hold it up in 1 second. I need something to put the glue on. Right here. I'm just putting a little bit of liquid fusion down. I can't even use it from the tip. That's how small this is. I'm going to get a toothpick. Putting a tiny bit. All right, guys, you ever hear me say it's a 2 glasses type of thing? 1 second. I can't see. They're so tiny. Perfect. Okay. Now, he needs an arm. I am going to use what am I going to use for his arm? I know. Let me get a piece of floral wire. Piece of floral wire. I'm just going to cut it like this and like this. I'm going to dip it in the glue and put it in. Hi, Laura. I have to hold it with my tweezer, guys. It's tiny. Are you sick of me saying it's tiny yet? Maybe. Stick this one right there. Now, is this ideal? No, but serves the purpose. If I had brown wire, it would be better, but I don't. I'm just putting a little bit of glue. There he is. So now, I have to find a cabochon. You guys want me to look for the cabochon? Or do you have, if you guys have to go, it's okay. I'm not going to be offended. Oh. Oh no. I just dropped pins all over my floor. 1 second. Who's that?
Yeah.
I just dropped. Jer?
Yes.
Oh, don't let her come in here. I just dropped pins all over my floor and I'm on live. Just keep her out of here for a little bit. Sorry. Hi, Shay. Okay. Let me see. Lauren says I have them in here. Let's see if she's correct. I have one there. Oh, you know what else we can use in here? Hold on. Hold on. Those. I have nowhere to put this down. That's why I'm holding it in my arms right now. Because I have stuff on both chairs. Okay, one of those is going to have to work. One of these, oh, that's cute too. One of these is going to have to work. Except guess what, guys? Guess what? He's got teal buttons. What are the chances? He doesn't go. Teal buttons. Hi, Sam. Yeah, I wish I had a magnet. This guy's going to have to do, even though he's the wrong color, he's going to have to do because this guy doesn't match at all. He'll be all right. I'll put a rhinestone in his bow. He'll be fine. I'm going to put him right there. He's not ideal. I know. Unless I don't put him there. That's going to have to wait because I don't like it. It's going to have to wait. And this is not just because I'm on live. This is what I do on a regular basis. I change my mind a lot. So I'm going to put a candy cane here. Not that one, though. Actually, I could fix it. Let's see. It's got to go this way. Okay, guys. I think I like the candy cane. Let's put the candy cane. I gotta make a decision. I'm putting the candy cane. For sure it would. For sure it would. Except in my house, I have nothing that I can put it on. I don't have anything that's magnetized in my kitchen. Let's just give that a second. Get a wipe. Clean that off. Good. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. And then I'm just going to put some of those clear stones down there. And that's what we have. That's what we have. Does anybody have any questions? I gotta find a magnet. You're right. I have to find a magnet somewhere. I'm sure I have one somewhere. Does anybody have any questions? I showed you how you can use it. There's so many different ways. I think one of these, what do you think? Should I put bows on their heads? I think I might put bows on their heads. And I'll put like a bow. Now, actually, I'll probably tie a bow around here somewhere. And then you can use them, like I said, with your tea towel on the ladder. Very cute. Hi, Leanne. Vay, you're amazing. I'm just a girl who likes to craft. That's it. Hi, Amy. How are you? You love it? Okay, so let's go over what we did. So there's the Halloween one. If you have any questions about this one, you can just ask me now or message me. It's the same way we did this. The only difference is I did not paint this spoon. I just put it over the wood, and this is clay. I just cut rectangles and just line them up together, put it on, and cut around it. Because remember what I said, I didn't have the stones on. Yeah, you should make them for gifts. They're so cute. And then before you do that, go to the store, see what kind of towels you find, and try to make one to match. It's so, so, so cute. So we have this one with the gingies up here. Then we have this one that's all rhinestones. I'm definitely going to make another one. And then we have the Halloween one. So like I said, get your tea towel, get a dish towel that has, for whatever holiday. You could do Valentine's Day, you could do Easter, you could make them for anything. You could make bunnies, you could make a bunny hole. For the other holidays, maybe I'll come on and we'll make one for the other holidays. But right now we have, if you want to do, let's see, where, do I have any pumpkins in here? Like, all right, these are not, I would probably do orange. But you could cover your spoon and then just do these, layer these pumpkins up down here. Maybe put a night sky, a crescent moon, right? Next time I come on, I have so many ideas in my head, and I've been very busy. I'm busy with work, busy with life. But remember I told you, remember I said that I had made these, it's just clay, and I was trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. Well, I figured it out. I made like a little shadow box with like a little scene in it. But I thought, how cute. Hi, Steph. How cute would this be, like on top of a cake or the front of a cake? So there's so many things you can do with these. So we'll make, next time I come on, if it's not too close to Halloween, we'll do one of these. If it is, then we'll do a Christmas scene. You can, as long as you have the spoon. So I got the spoons from my cousin's shower, but I'm pretty sure that I'm like 99.999% sure she got them from the Dollar Tree. But I was saying to the girls before, the Dollar Tree is like the $200 tree. You might be better off if you're going to make a bunch of them. Look on Amazon and see how much a dozen is. Because a dozen might be less than $1 each. It looks like this. This is exactly what it looks like. So they're good because, so one side is a little bit concave. It's like not completely flat. The back side is flat. I decorate on the side that is not completely flat. I love my crazy eye bats too. Can you see them? They're everywhere. Can you see them back there? Oh, I don't think you can see them back there. There's bats everywhere. I told you guys the story last year when there was an actual bat in my house. So yeah, this will be, I'll come live and we'll do this. I made this one too. This is just a rectangle. This one did not come out perfectly, but still very usable. Even like, what if we made like a little TV scene? Right? How much are the spoons at Dollar General? Yes, Shannon. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. You did, Stephanie. I want to see him. It's my nephew bat. Oh, Sean, how fun is that? You can see them? My husband put up all these shelves for me. I have one big shelf there that's very deep that I have a big cake on, but you guys can't see that one. I don't know why. So I'm going to move the cake over here on that big shelf. Where did you get the shapes? Cookie cutters. This one, Sue? This could have been either Temu. Thank you, Lisa. You're sweet. I love everything you make. This is either Temu or Amazon. I can check that. These, I honestly, does anybody know where these are from? I've seen them around. I just don't know where I got them because I've had them for a long time. I used them last year when I made my gingerbread bottle houses, the ones that lit up. So yeah, all right, let me show you one more time how you can use them because I know some people are like, what am I going to do with that? I'm going to show you what you can do with it. Right now, again, for the third time, you're probably sick of me, right? Oh, Ritz, do they have them? That's the witch's hat I made from your tutorial, Raymond, from what you showed. I have so many ideas for it, but I'm running out of time. You see that witch's hat? Look at that. Look at that curve on that witch's hat. All right. So they sell these. I'm sure you could probably find them on Amazon too. Or you could probably make one. It's not, I mean, I'm no woodworker, so it's just a ladder. So what I do is I put either a tea towel or a dish towel for whatever holiday I'm doing in my kitchen. It goes underneath against my oh, they had them, Ritz. How much were they? It goes underneath my cabinet against the backsplash, and then I just take the spoon and lean it. If you have a problem with the spoon staying, you could put double stick tape on the back of the spoon to the wood and it will stay. And it's just like a cute little vignette. Just like that. If it's Halloween, we do Halloween. You could add bows, you could add rhinestones, you could do whatever you want. The sky's the limit. Right? We can do so much with our clay. Oh, they were still $1.25. Good to know. So that's that. I hope you guys make them. If you make them, tag me. You did? Look at you're so fancy, Sam. Look at you recycling. If you guys make them, tag me. If you have any questions, let me know. I will look for those cutters. I have no idea where I got them. I will look. You like the Halloween one, Steph? He's got a bat. Look, the bat's up at the top. And the little ghost. So yeah, that's that. That's that. We can also, this is, do not judge me. I'm telling you right now, don't judge me. I'm not a character maker. I sat in front of my computer looking at a picture and copied the picture because I thought he was cute. He's a little different than the picture, but not much. But you could put him. Okay, how cute would this be? I think I'm going to make him on this. I think I'm going to do him on here. Look. How cute. You could, because he fits right in this part of the spoon. Just his hat sticks out a little bit. Just like that. You could do that. You could, if you're a good character maker, you make little characters like that, put them on there. What do you think, guys? I could stay here all night and talk with you. I know, what else is there to show you? I don't know. But all right, next time I come on, next time, I think I'm going to definitely do him on here. That's it. I think I made up my mind. And I'm going to wrap. I am not. I'm going to wrap. I'm going to paint the spoon white. This is what I'm going to do. I'm telling you right now what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint the spoon white. I'm going to put him on here. And then I'm going to make those Christmas lights in clay and wrap it around the stick. That's cute. Listen, I looked at the screen and this is nothing that I did. This is like it wasn't clay. I think it was fondant. It's not, Tina. It's not. It's not. I mean, if I didn't see the picture, I wouldn't be able to do it. It can't come out of my head. Like the other stuff I do comes out of my head. This does not come out of my head. It doesn't come easy to me. I'm not making a character. So that's it. Like I said, go check out the go check out the auction. This is up for auction. It's Hearts in Harmony Crafting for Compassion. This is what I have in the auction. There's a whole bunch of don't worry, Vay. Don't worry, it's all good. Oh gosh, we're gonna get booted off Facebook. That's it. That's it. The girl with the red headband and the red shirt with the white sleeves, inappropriate. She's out. This is up for auction. There are so many other cute things up for auction. The gumdrop Carly did. Paper Sweeties has. There's just beautiful things. Oh, pot kettle, Tina Jones. I love you, Tina. So this is up for auction over there. Guys, I love and appreciate every one of you. I know you guys could be doing 1,000,001 things, and here you are, hanging out with me. And I appreciate it more than you know. I am going to go get ready because tomorrow's an office work day. Not a fan. 0 out of 10. No, I like my job. I do. I don't love going in, and I have to be there at 7. So go check this out over at the auction. Check out all the other things. They're beautiful and it's for a really good cause. And that's it. Well, I'm going to get on again soon. This month is so busy. So busy. We have parties and weddings and just birthdays, so many. My anniversary's coming. We're going to be married 30 years. I love you back. I love each and every. Honestly, you guys don't know how much you mean to me. So, so, so much. I'm glad that I came on because I was hemming and hawing because I worked today and I had the dentist. And I was like, you know, I'm going to do it. If I don't do it, it's never going to happen. So, I will see you guys very soon. You inspire me, all of you, every day. Every day. You all inspire me. I look at something, I see, how lucky are we that we have all these creative people around us to inspire us. Thank you, Stephanie. He's a keeper. We're lucky. So, be kind to one another. I love you all. And I will see you soon. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Okay? In my comments. Go right, and not in my comments, in my messenger if you have a question. If I don't answer between 7 and 4-ish, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because I'm at work. I try to do the right thing. That's it. Thank you, Tina Smith. Susan, I'm so glad. Thank you for saying so. You guys made my night great. You really did. All right. That's it. I love you. Good night.